here in Maryland. Wait. Hold up. Y'all feel that? It's the vibe, and the vibes never lie. Shh. Quiet on the set. You gotta show a little respect to the architects of the culture. I'm talking about my girl, RAH DIGGA. We caught up with her recently in a go-go, no less. You know she went to school in Baltimore, right? And guess what? You wouldn't believe who pulled up on us. And speaking of pulling up, I had to pull up on my man, Beau, from Freestyle Distillery. I said distillery, not dispensary, you potheads. He makes his own yak, and then, you know, I mix it with a little, it's all black, it's all that. STEPH LOVA live and direct. We'll be right back. What's up, Beau? What's going on, baby? Thanks for having us here. I appreciate the love.
I appreciate you coming. Thank you.
We ready to get inebriated, but first, hold up. I gotta make a quick change, but this ain't my drinking jacket. I just want to be appropriated. Make sure that, you know, I'm following procedure and whatnot. Now, before we get started, let me just let y'all know who you're dealing with, okay? Beau is an executive bourbon steward. I don't know what that means, but it sounds fancy. And he's the CEO of Freestyle Distillery. Also, y'all ready for this? He led the U.S. Defense Intelligence Agency and intelligence community and several global learning, development, and performance programs in support of national security. He also holds a master's in educational technology as well as an executive certificate from the Pratt Institute and the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, aka MIT. So my first question, after all this expensive education, how in the hell you end up selling liquor? Seriously, MIT?
Yeah.
The brown water? Please enlighten us.
Absolutely. I mean, the one thing you learn in that program at MIT is to follow the things that you're good at. It just happens to be fortunate or unfortunate that I was really good at drinking. And what I mean by that is tasting and understanding flavor profiles. And I did it for a while in my basement. And then at some point, it just kept pushing me. I kept going further and further down the rabbit hole, learning stuff. So just like I went to MIT, I went to Moonshine University in Kentucky and kept on learning.
Wait a minute.
And then here I am.
Did he say Moonshine? Did he say Moonshine? Did he say Moonshine University? There is such a thing.
Accredited and everything. Absolutely.
I'm taking right for it.
In Kentucky, right?
I mean, they got a reality show about it, so yeah. I mean, I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
But you actually went to MIT to learn how to curate your own alcohol?
No, the MIT program was a strategy and innovation program. So it really talked about how to build organizations.
Okay.
And I was, as you mentioned, I was working for the government. And, you know, you could apply some of that to the government, but MIT strategy, innovation, and building companies isn't really directly applicable. So that really actually started the spark of, you know, trying to innovate for something on my own, to build something. How would you build a corporation? How would you make it effective, agile, innovative? And so that's how we land here, is sort of like the melding of those two things, just my love of flavors and spirits, and then that idea of building an organization that's agile, scalable, innovative, and can grow with the times. It was sort of like the blend of those two things that culminated here.
What was the spark that started all of this?
That started all of it?
Yeah.
So I was working for the Defense Intelligence Agency. I just got back from a deployment. And when I got back from the deployment, I got back in January.
Okay.
And so my family had postponed Christmas till I got back. My dad gave me my dad gave me a small bourbon barrel because he knew I was into like flavors.
He knew you was a drinker.
Yeah. He thought I'd get some miles out of it, some use out of it. So I started blending in my basement. That was like 2011. And then I started blending small little barrels, just like the one above me over there. And over time, that just became what everybody asked for when they came over my house. And I hosted a lot at my house. So fast forward, you know, maybe 7, 8 years after that, I realized, or I learned from Whiskey Advocate magazine, that people are actually building brands around buying their own real barrels, large barrels. And at that point, I didn't know that was a thing. And so right then, down the rabbit hole. And that just happened to coincide with like the MIT program, that I realized I could purchase barrels in bulk and blend on a large scale the same time I was going through this amazing program on strategy and innovation for companies.
That sounds really amazing. And what I really like about it is that it's big business. It's $1 billion business. I mean, what percentage of Black people are in the distillery business?
Yeah, I mean,
I know it's a very small percent.
Yeah, well, when you talk about like the spark, and so then like the kindling on the fire to get it real going was once I did go down the rabbit hole. At that moment, I learned this was just before Uncle Nearest hit the street.
I was about to say that's the only one I ever hear about is Uncle Nearest.
Yeah, just before Uncle Nearest hit the street. At that moment, brown folks own maybe 0.1% of any wealth created by the spirits industry, but that's represent like nothing.
But we represent how much?
50%.
I was about to say how much consumption?
Of the consumer base, right? So, but still, there's so much more room in the industry for us to really push forward and bring our own culture and our own, vision to the industry.
So, where did the name come from? Free State, like. Give me a little background about that.
Sure, yeah. So the place is Free State Distillery, and the name of our spirits brand is Arthur Wheeler Spirits Company.
Okay.
Free State Distillery is actually, Free State is the nickname of Maryland. So Maryland has a couple nicknames.
Really?
The Old Line State and the Free State.
Okay.
And people associate the Free State with slavery, but that actually wasn't it. It was literally tied to Prohibition. I believe it was the Baltimore Sun published an article when Prohibition passed, and it was a big bold letters on the front that said, "We'd rather be a free state than not have alcohol." And so the nickname of the Free State stuck and became, they iterated on people on why it happened. But so the Free State Distillery always stuck with me. And I couldn't believe no one had taken the Free State Distillery.
Crazy.
At that point. So I went ahead and...
Let me get that.
Yeah, I incorporated it, filed my trade name application, all that stuff immediately. Still not knowing I was going to do this, but I was like, hey, let's see where it goes. Yeah.
Forward thinking. You knew you was gonna do it. You just didn't know when.
Yeah.
So look, I got my drinking jacket on. So what we doing here?
Yeah. Well,
So give me the breakdown. You got 6 different flavors.
Yes.
And
I'll walk you through. So I typically like to walk through going light to dark. So starting you off with our vodka. Our vodka, we are bourbon.
That's usually like what I like to drink, light to dark. But it start out and be light, and then when we finish it be dark. But I got you.
And so that mixing alcohol only comes into play when you drinking trash alcohol. When we were drinking in college, you ain't mixing college because you was drinking off the rail. Now that we're in a little bit more of a different position, we can drink high end quality spirits. The mixing won't bother you at all. So we're bourbon people. So our vodka is actually made with bourbon ingredients. It's made with wheat and with corn.
Okay.
50% wheat, 50% corn, and it's made with Maryland grain, which was important to me to have something that was farm to glass to come to in Maryland. And it is our entry into the vodka space. It is organic. It's gluten free.
There's some in there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And unlike a lot of vodkas, that's one ingredient, like a corn or a grape. This is a blend. All right. And so our next one is our Caribbean rum.
Oh.
And so our Caribbean rum actually, as of this morning, so first to hear here, breaking news, scored 96 points at the International London Spirits Competition, making it the highest scoring rum produced out of the United States this year in 2025. It's a blend of 5 different rums. They are from the islands in South America, coming in at 80 proof. Virgin Islands, Guyana, Jamaica, Trinidad, and Barbados, all represented in one glass. Caribbean rum.
And that's why the British is always in the Virgin Islands or Jamaica or something like that. They know where the spice is, okay? Next up, what we got?
Next up is our 1932 bourbon whiskey, 88 proof. So now we're getting a little bit higher. And it is our official partnership with the Washington Commanders. So we are the only small minority-owned spirits company to have an NFL.
It's getting hot in here.
An NFL deal. We're the official Commanders whiskey, and you can get and you can get it on the concourse and the club level and the suites in the stadium. Ask for it. Arthur Wheeler, 1932 bourbon whiskey.
I might need a little chaser.
Yeah.
Next up, we got the rye whiskey.
The rye whiskey.
So what's so different about rye whiskey?
Rye whiskey has to be at least 51% rye. So this is what I tell people. This is mostly corn, this is mostly rye. So think about the difference between cornbread and rye bread. Cornbread's gonna be sweeter, smoother, easy to eat a whole lot of it. Rye bread, you're probably gonna stop at one sandwich. It's gonna be a lot of dry spice, a lot of back end kind of notes off the rye. So people who like rye really love rye. A lot of the folks that ended up in Kentucky and Tennessee, they were actually in Maryland and Virginia and migrated with their distilleries down to Kentucky and the Tennessee area. But Maryland was the most famous whiskey place in the old
all right, here we
old
go.
America.
Say bye-bye to the rye. Say bye to the rye. Well, that was all right.
Oh, there you go. So our rye is 84 proof, and it also...
I believe him too.
So then our next one here is our signature. So this is my baby. This is 95 proof. So where this is very kind of on the sweet side, this has been added, the oak has been added here to boost up the complexity. A little bit more spice, a little bit more of a hug in that warmth from that 95 proof.
Well, I'm feeling the warmth already.
Go ahead and try that.
And because of that, I'm gonna have to pull a audible timeout because I'm gonna need somebody to come and help. So my man Priest is in the building, MC extraordinaire. Priest, you come over here and we got my man Priest right here. He gonna take it from here. He gonna take it.
So, Beau, this is the 95, right?
95 proof, yeah.
Okay. It's the signature.
Just the signature, yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we work hard to kind of make it for when folks wanted to nose and sip, like that's our go-to. Like, hey, this is our flagship for bourbon drinkers, because there's a lot going on there just besides sweetness and all the other things that are great about bourbon. Our last one is our calf strength.
That's that good brown water.
Right. It's got that earthy kind of scotch type of. So if you like scotch, you would think that.
Yeah. It's got a lot going on in there, and then that's like I said, straight out of the.
But it ain't. I mean, but it's still elegant.
Yeah.
But it's just
Now we done heard plenty about the taste, the elegance, all that good stuff, but ain't nothing like figuring out how this stuff is made. So, you care to give us a little tour?
Absolutely. Come on back.
Let's do it, baby.
We do it
in the distillery again. Not to be confused with a dispensary. And we're gonna figure out, listen, how all of this is actually made right here, live and direct. Let's do it. Free State Distillery with Big Beau. You know that I am inebriated.
You good, man.
STEPH LOVA live and direct, baby, out here in Laurel, Maryland. And we on location outside because that's where all the vibes are. And that's where my homegirl happens to be, the one and only RAH Digga. First name, I'm gonna stop right there because I'll be saying Rashia, what?
Rashia.
Okay. So I'm right 50% of the time. Thank you so much, sis. What's up? How you doing?
We
got you already out here in the sticks and whatnot. Not exactly, but it feels like that anyway. So how you doing? What's going on?
So I'm in the DMV area. I just performed at my girl Miss Chuck's birthday party. Shouts out to the SOS I Candy Crank band. And they have a go-go rendition of Imperial. So
love.
Just got off the stage.
What's your impression of go-go? What do you think? What was your first impression of go-go? Let me take it there.
My introduction to it was Junkyard Band.
That's a hell of an
Sardines and pork and
introduction.
beans. And now I've been loving it. I went to.
Can I just interrupt you? Do you know Junkyard was the first band ever signed to Def Jam?
Really?
Yeah.
See, and it's interesting to me because I love go-go, and I went to school in Baltimore, so I'm very familiar with it. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
But now you do,
in Baltimore. So I've been up on go-go early, but it's crazy how it's so regional. Like, it's like you have to travel to DC,
yes.
to the DMV area to hear go-go.
But what people don't understand is that go-go is embedded in R&B, hip hop,
Right.
Nelly's, what was the Nelly song?
Hot in here?
Hot in Here. That was the Chuck Brown sample.
Oh, wow, okay.
Then you got, Bustin' Loose.
Yep.
Again, Chuck Brown.
Yep.
But Kelly Rowland, doing the butt, Kelly Rowland. All of that. That's like you don't even know it. It's such a unique sound.
Yeah.
But then somebody will point it out like, that's the pocket right there.
Right.
So they did a little go-go remix, which is actually a big compliment.
I know.
When go-go bands do a
honored.
cover or they do a remix, they really with your song.
And I was, I said of all the records, what made you think of Imperial? She was like that drum pattern. I had to do it. So
And we all glad they did.
That's exciting for me. Plus, it gives me an opportunity to come down and hang out with friends.
Chill,
and, Plus, as an artist, I like traveling to different areas and bringing a piece of that culture with me everywhere I go, and being able to say, hey, when I come to a show in this area, I could throw on, I got something for the go-go heads and
got something for everybody. But let me bring it back a little bit. Because you said that makes you happy to have a little something in every area for people can enjoy.
Right.
What made me happy was hearing and seeing you on that Lauryn Hill Fugees tour, The Outsiders.
To be honest, we just got the call that Miss Hill is going on tour.
Rapido, put it together.
Yeah, like literally just got the call and boom, we was there. And
what was the vibe? Because it felt
it was
beautiful.
It was. We started out doing Lovers and Friends with her in Vegas.
Okay.
And then like a year or two went by. It was supposed to be just the New Jersey show. Like we were in Newark, so it was gonna be.
Y'all wound up doing dates.
Yeah. It was supposed to be just the Prudential Center in Newark, but the crowd went so crazy. It was like, all right, we gotta do this in Barclay. And the crowd went so crazy.
Hello, Brooklyn. How you doing?
Next thing you know, we was just getting flown here, there, there. Now we in, now we in LA. Now we at the.
Were you guys gonna be a part of the remix of the tour that never happened? Because Well, it was the grand opening, grand closing, but chances are we would have got the call like the night before or something. See, whenever situations happen like that, I just stay ready, so I don't got to get ready, because Busta will do the same thing to me. Like it'll be like the night before. I'm like, you know what? Let me just be in position. Let me have my outfit out like day before school type of thing.
Let me poke around and find out the color scheme.
Because it's definitely a color. It's always a color scheme with Busta.
And I'm gonna just be ready. Like they're never going to give me the luxury of.
She's not a rapper. She's the MC.
Okay, say it again. Tell it to the camera. One more again. She not a rapper. She an MC.
That's
all
right.
right.
That's right.
It don't get no realer than that. I swear to God, it don't get no realer than that. I'm glad you just pulled up the chit chat when that window rolled down. I got nervous.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
I know you like cook food.
Thank you. Be safe.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's love.
We are really out there. If y'all didn't know we was outside.
We outside.
He just pulled up on us to give, the queen her props like she should. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
Flowers
that.
got to be given every day. You know what I'm saying? That's love. I forgot what we was even talking about. I know we was talking about Busta.
Okay.
The tour.
Yes. These guys never give me ample notice, so I just stay ready.
Now, speaking of that whole Fugees thing, I know Lauren and Pras, they got a little situation going on. Pras sued Lauren or what have you. When you was there, did you see anything that would have made you think that this might not work out in the long run?
You know what?
Because they had announced the whole album, another album coming, everything.
I didn't really get any of those vibes. As far as like the crew component, everything was everything. I know Lauren she definitely was having issues with her voice. I know a lot of people thought, you know, that was a cop-out, but she definitely was doing like some therapy on her throat before, like,
and if you know
when we was rehearsing prior to the first show. And the show is about 3 hours long. Like, she's doing the whole miseducation.
Her son comes out,
from front
everything.
to back, and then the whole Fuji's discography. So she's physically vocalizing for hours on stage. So
people forget she's not a machine. She's
after
she's
that
a real live person.
After that fourth show, it you know, they shut it down. That was the first run, but I had a feeling it was gonna, you know, it probably was gonna take a toll.
You know, I hope it all works out.
That's
and
the wishes,
whatnot.
man. Nobody wins when the family feuds.
Say it again.
Nobody wins when the
family feuds. So.
And the Fugees are family, so hopefully they can reconcile things. I hate when things spill over into the public, but once it gets to the public, it's typically, you know,
it's
big,
pop culture
so
at that point.
Let's just.
But one thing that has never happened with you and your crew, none of that shit has ever happened with Fliip Mode.
Oh no!
Like, I've never heard of you, Spliff, Boss.
I would never. I could never.
None of y'all ever. Not a squabble. Not a. And I've been around y'all
we've
here
had
and
some,
there.
no,
but it's been.
We've had some squabbles.
It's been closed doors.
But I have enough. You know, I have enough decency and respect not to. You know, not to disrespect the person that is responsible for. You know,
everything. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand what loyalty is. It's no matter what, because you wouldn't be in a certain position without that person.
Exactly.
So, but yo, Digga, you always in the lab, you always doing music, but you do care about your community. You have this foundation.
Yes.
You doing this salon series. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
So the Lyrics Matter Foundation is a foundation that I curated back in 2015, and it started out as just a music a music workshop for local kids in the community, and ultimately, you know, it grew into this big thing. Just recently, I spent a month in Taiwan teaching hip hop to a bunch of students who didn't speak a lick of English, but
they know the vibe.
That's the beauty of hip hop, you know. It's the universal language of love. It brings people, you know, and cultures together in a way that no other platform can. So. We shut down our in-person workshops during the pandemic, and this year is the official relaunch of the actual like in-person workshops. And
that's beautiful.
And I just had my second salon series. My first one, shout out to Just Blaze, he was the first guest. My second guest was Redman and Capone of CNN. So what the salon series is now, separate from the foundation, that's really, you know, if I had to put it in layman's terms, it's like a town hall of the community. I invite another artist, and we just discuss, you know, what we can do to help push the culture forward, you know, things we like about it, things we dislike, or the, you know, what's the messaging,
strength in numbers.
What can we as OGs do to make sure that the culture and the roots are getting passed down properly? So that will be Lyrics Matter, the salon series, the podcast.
Bang bong, there you have it.
It's all about the, you know, at the end of the day for me, my stance in hip hop has always remained, like, I'm about culture over everything. You know, I'm an MC first, as we just so eloquently heard, and that is, you know, that's just the element of hip hop that I refuse to let go. Like, you have so many people in present day saying, oh, get the bag and lyrics don't matter, and while
twerk
and all that's good, like, I would like, can we do all of that but still make lyrics matter? Because they do matter.
They do matter. Words matter.
Yeah, we want to help develop the minds of artists before they get gobbled up by these machines and this industry.
One thing's for sure, two things for certain: this music business is vicious.
Yes.
And they got a big appetite.
Yes.
So appreciate you doing that for the youngins. Appreciate you, sis.
Appreciate
you was a big girl to the
to the death.
Look, show them the nails. I gotta step my nails shit up. She over here putting me to shame. Live and direct with RAH DIGGA. Digga.
This generation rules the nation with version.
Coming to the stage, y'all. The queen herself.
1, 2, 1, 2. Al, mic check, mic check. What up, DMV? I brought it to the DMV. And they go a little something like this, y'all. Lose over 5, lose over 5.
Come on, y'all, get me hype, it's my birthday. They say 3 times a charm. I'ma see what this one does. Hey! You gonna love us when you hear us on the radio. So come and play that shit up in the stereo. Oh, in the streets, up in the streets, up in the stereo. And if you want to play, here we go. You know I'm pretty, looking pretty in the video. But you don't give it in the cover, you don't really know. That's why we think we gotta hit you with another one. Bro, and it's the bass mama. This is playing that I wanna. Ain't no new ready queen, feeling like I was Obama. Nigga make me do it.
Folks, this is what you've been waiting for.
Yeah, I'm pretty lit right now. I'm not even going bro. Live and direct from Arthur Wheeler Spirits. Big shout to my man Beau from Freestyle Distillery. A time was had. I'm just trying to tell y'all. But seriously, before I get out of here, I gotta thank my girl RAH Digga. First name RAH. You already know the vibes. Also, my man ADST for hooking us up with this dope spot right here out here in Maryland. Of course, my shooters, Kev, RG, you know the vibe, Big Bird, all love all the time. And we support who support us, you dig? So follow Certified Live. Mad love, appreciate y'all checking us out. More episodes is on the way. Meantime, between time, we gonna do it like this with my man Priest. He's not from the Middle East. I think he's from Southeast. Either way, he's a beast. And he got some lyrics to go. So let him know, Big Priest.
Oh yeah.
The Nomad.
No doubt. We in the nation's capital, the feds legislate black lives, and slaves built the White House right after they was baptized. From Bible to the shovel, bloodshed part of the rubble, there's trouble. The fifth singing like Fat Luther with biscuit crumbles and dried activator. Youngest carjacker, navigator, savor the wisdom now or 40 years of prison labor. Charge it to the state, we ain't got no state. We fed booty on a saucer, we ain't got no plate. But we do got some MCs, rock mics, incredible. Priest the Nomad, nicer than Mr. Rogers on the edibles, edifying eloquence, excellence, making the better me. Bitch niggas full of petty, priests full of that pedigree. We gets busy. What you got from that city where they bop, bop, the boop, bop? Y'all know what's more, the bullets harmonizing like doo-wop. Bitch the Nomad and the Joe Slim, you know what it is. Gone.
Live and direct. Show the God some respect.
The I know what's more, the bullets like doo-wop.
Okay. I like that.